Ubisoft just released the Verse Civilization pack for Assassin's Creed Origins, including a new mount and 4 new weapons. But are these weapons any good? And I will of course also show you how they look in this video. If you like that, then like would be super appreciated, and let's go! The new DLC for Assassin's Creed Origins is available in the Helix store that you can of course access via the menu. It is not part of the season pass, but you can buy it for 1000 Helix credits or separately. The mount is 500 Helix credits and the weapons are 250 Helix credits each. So it would save you 500 Helix credits if you bought the pack instead of buying the items separately. These items will be added to the Haka chest later on, so you will be able to get them for free, with of course a ton of luck, but right now they are not in the chest yet. I will update you when we finally know more. As the name of the Verse Civilization pack suggests, the look of the mount and the weapons is all inspired by the Verse Civilization, just like the Aizu armor that is of course in the game right now, that you can get by completing these stone circles and a ton of the tombs to get silica that you need. I got a way more detailed explanation up on the channel right now, so totally check that out. Because let's be honest, wearing the Izu armor or Aizu armor in combination with the new weapons is really awesome. Especially in the dark, since they all have these yellow lines that shine in the dark, including this new horse. Let's take a look at the new dual blades first, called the Flickering Daggers. I think these are the most awesome looking daggers by far, with the yellow lines across the whole blade. The stats are pretty good as well too, focusing a lot on getting adrenaline. The quality of this weapon comes in at 93, and the two base perks are Adrenaline Regeneration and Adrenaline on Herb. And since you will not be using a shield with the dual blades obviously, the Adrenaline on Hurt is actually pretty nice because the chances that you get hit is higher. So to get Adrenaline in return is pretty handy. The Adrenaline Regeneration perk, that is level 3 as well, of course also helps to make sure you can do your overpowered attack as soon as possible. The legendary perks is one of the best perks you can get on a dual sword, the health on hit perk, simply because you attack really rapidly with this weapon and get rewarded with health for that, and health is always needed if you are, for example, charging into a camp, making you an easy target. And by the way, let's be honest here, you look like a freaking badass ninja with the Aizu armor and these blades. I really approve these daggers. The other melee weapon from the Verse Civilization pack is the glowing mace that indeed glows. This one is also pretty great with a quality of 93 and a level 3 Adrenaline on kill perk, and that in combination with the Fury mode is really strong, since in the Fury mode you will be an unstoppable killing machine, and if you then kill someone near the end of the Fury mode, you get a nice head start to get into this yellow power mode again. The combo multiplier perk on level 3 also helps, increasing the damage of every hit in a combo by 20%, and since you will be hitting a ton of people while in the Fury mode, this can really help you kill people faster and get that head start. You can wear this hammer in combination with the new Moonlit shield that also has the yellow lines and the Verse Civilization inspired look, giving it a nice presence especially in the dark. And the stats are pretty good as well, especially against ranged attacks with the level 4 range resistance perk, reducing the range damage by 50%. The melee resistance perk on level 2 is also nice, making this a well balanced shield. If you are someone that parries a lot, then the health on parry legendary perk on this shield is also of course great, adding 50% of the incoming damage to your health if you successfully parry. And this of course also works when you parry with your heavy blunt weapon. I would still say that the Compendium is a better shield overall, but again, if you are someone that parries a lot, then you might want to consider wearing this weapon instead. And of course it looks really cool, just like the rest of the armor. I'm the least impressed by the looks of the new Lightning Strike bow. Would have been cool if it actually shot lightning arrows, and yes, that is already in the game and you probably already know what I'm referring to. Anyway, the stats are pretty great, just like the rest of the weapons of this pack. The bow again comes in at a quality of 93, the charging speed is 4, which of course super handy to have at a high level for a hunter bow, because you charge really fast, making you do more damage. The combo multiplier on level 2 makes it so you might want to shoot fast after each other to make sure you stay in the combo. Of course every hit is then increased, and with that fast charging speed you will be able to charge those shots as well and stay in the combo in the meantime. I've talked about the ranged hit multiplier legendary perk a lot in my recent videos, because a lot of the recent weapons seem to have this. And this is really amazing, especially against the Trials of the Gods bosses, because this means that your damage is doubled if you stand more than 20 meters away from your target. And of course, during a Trials of the Gods battle, this will most of the time be the case. And otherwise, you will see that because the red bar will increase, meaning that you do more damage. So if you like hunter's bows and want a good one against the Trials of the Gods bosses, then this is by far the best choice. In the pack, you of course get the Midnight Sun horse as well. He will totally fit the looks of the weapons and the ISO armor as well. Sadly, there's no effect on the voice of the horse, it is just a regular horse sound. Of course, if Vayak is wearing the ISO armor, you kinda hear this effect, but there is still a unique horse here that will stand out. I do prefer the Wire horse though myself, that you of course get in the Nightmare pack or can buy separately. So yeah, the conclusion of the first Civilization pack. This is a pretty powerful pack. All the weapons have their own use and a nice combination of perks, and they of course look really cool as well. I think the horse looks different from the other horses that are in the game, but not as awesome as I would have hoped, because it simply looks like a horse with some awesome armor, while the Fire horse of course looks completely different, and the unicorn also has some different effects. What do you think of the pack that you can buy right now, or of course wait till Ubisoft adds it in the Heka chest? When we know more about when that will happen, I will let you know, so be sure to subscribe of course to stay up to date on everything Assassin's Creed Origins. Like this video to support the channel, check out my video on the Nightmare pack. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.